Europe, at its most enchanting, glides gently past your French balcony. You've settled comfortably into your suite. It's your home for your entire journey along Europe's most scenic waterways. Your magnificent new ship carries you to fascinating cities and quaint towns, where exceptional excursions await your arrival. Your meals are gourmet, and your dinners include complimentary wines from European vineyards. Your crew has become a part of your family. This is an AmaWaterways river voyage. Our extraordinary itineraries will introduce you to Europe's most beautiful and historic waterways. Cruise with us from the canals of Amsterdam, along the Rhine, Main, and Danube rivers, through 10 fascinating countries. Along the way, you'll find small, delightful towns and magnificent cities like exotic Istanbul. Meander through the charming Moselle River Valley and its steep hillside vineyards as you travel between the romantic cities of Paris and Prague. Now, let our passengers and our crew introduce you to the incomparable world of European river cruising with AmaWaterways.
To me, this was a trip of a lifetime. We've cruised on ocean liners, but never on a riverboat, and this is the way to go. Everything was like a fairy tale, the tiny villages, the service was perfect. I couldn't be happier.
One of the things I really enjoyed is the fact that I can send emails from my cabin. So we have already told our friends back at home that this is the way to go. People know we like to cruise. This is our first river cruise. We're going to do it again.
I think that why people choose AmaWaterways, you get to visit so many different towns and magnificent cities, and you're just every day in a different place, and it's so comfortable. We always say this is your home for a week or 2 or 3, and I just think it's a great way of traveling because of that.
Once we came on board, we were able to unpack our luggage and put it away and know that we didn't have to pack a suitcase and drag it around for the next 14 days. That was a real plus.
Unlike a bus tour, you have one designated room. You basically have a floating hotel room. The service was phenomenal on this trip. Really enjoyed everything about it.
The crew are so warm and friendly, it really puts you at ease, it makes you relax. They're just an incredible bunch of people that have looked after us and taken very good care of us.
We think not only have they been efficient, but it's just been enjoyable talking to them and getting on well with them.
On the large cruise ships, you feel that you're just a number, but here everybody seems to get to know everybody else, and you're friendly and smiling and just, it's wonderful.
It's not like ocean cruising. River cruising, you're seeing beautiful scenery on both sides of the boat, and it's very relaxed.
The scenery itself has just been fascinating, to be that close to it. Something that previous cruises did not allow me to do.
You could go up on the deck and you had an opportunity to look at the countryside, to get an idea of how people lived along the river. I mean, it was really beautiful as we moved along. We had an experience going through locks.
It's really interesting to see coming up the river and going into the lock and being raised, and in the second half, after you've reached the Continental Divide, going down in those locks. It's a new experience.
Well, we really enjoyed the fact that so many things are included. The trips into the towns, the guides were excellent. We got to see so much more than we would have if we'd have tried to do it on our own, which we have done in the past.
There's good music every night. They bring on folklore companies to perform their music, their way of life. You gain an extra dimension to your trip.
We came on the cruise as a family of 7. We're able to go out and find the things and see the things that interest us, and then we all come back for dinner together and discuss what we've seen or done.
I think it was a really good experience to go with the family and to kind of share those memories together.
We have 65 people on this particular cruise. A lot of them, it's their first river cruise, and they have fell in love with river cruising. They think it's fantastic, and they keep asking me when we're going to do the next one.
From the moment we stepped onto the ship, it was a very welcoming, inviting, intimate feeling about it. And I have to honestly say, like, I really felt like I was at home, and I really felt like I had an instant family.
One of the first things that struck us was the standard of the accommodation is first class. It includes everything you would ever want for a 2-week period, and we just find it extremely comfortable.
The ships are just, I think, really the best ships out there in the rivers right now. Beautiful, decorated, and modern, and you have all kinds of amenities here. We have a fitness room, we have library, we have complimentary internet available in every cabin.
The entertainment system in the room was fantastic, with connectivity to the internet and satellite TV, and it helped us stay in touch while we traveled through Europe.
Well, the AmaWaterways ships are designed to be a hotel on the river. We boast the French balconies, which means that you have that balcony feel, which is lovely. Sit there, wind in your hair, but you still have the large cabin.
Early in the morning, it's delightful to open up the balcony doors and feel close to the riverbank. It's a really lovely atmosphere.
The cabins were really a treat. A wonderful duvet, excellent linens, and that was an especially nice part of it.
We carry 40 bicycles on board. The use is free of charge. Of course, it's very convenient to take a bike and just explore the cities on your own.
The bike paths are seemingly everywhere and through some of the most beautiful parts of the towns.
This new ship is just first class. Just enjoying it immensely.
Wanted to see Europe, and I think this has been the best way to see Europe along the waterways in which the countries have opened up over the years, and so there's a lot of history along the rivers, and it's just a great way to see it.
We got to see 10 countries in 23 days, which is pretty amazing. It was a comfortable way to see a lot of the world.
Having been to Europe before, I have not been to too many small villages. Mostly I've been to large cities. And to just see the quaintness of these little towns and how they have preserved their buildings and the palaces, the castles, the churches, it's just been wonderful.
I was very impressed at how many tours were included in on our trip. Every day we seemed to have wonderful tour guides. And the thing that I liked most was the fact that these tour guides brought very personal experiences to relate to us that we found absolutely fascinating.
The guides that we have had have been almost uniformly excellent, really far better than guides we've had on many other trips we've taken. I
enjoy just the simple things, like just to see the beauty in their architecture, the stone streets, you know, I'm even fascinated by the street lights. It was very enlightening to see and experience all this and the different cultures along the way. There was a little bit of romance.
The food on AmaWaterways is tremendous. Every evening is a different meal with a wonderful, wonderful menu.
We use the traditional food. We try to do something typical for the area, but with the touch of our kitchen team.
And I'm sure the chef must be an artist because he laid everything out on the plate that made it look extra delicious, and they were.
The service actually at every meal was impeccable. I'm worried about going home. I'm just going to sit there and look for the girl with the wine and the guy who's going to take my order.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime. If it comes your way, grab it with both hands. You will thoroughly enjoy it.
There was no expectation that I had that was not met. I felt so comfortable with every aspect of it. We are just completely satisfied.
I have cruised with other cruise lines, and to me, AmaWaterways is a step above the others. They do just that little bit of extra stuff that makes them special.
I think when I get home, people will say, "And what was your trip like?" And I will have to say, there were so many beautiful things, you must do it yourself.
On an AmaWaterways river cruise vacation, you'll experience our custom-designed ships, luxury staterooms, fine cuisine, and enriching tours along Europe's most enchanting waterways. In addition to our unforgettable Rhine, Main, and Danube voyages, our river cruise vacations can take you to amazing historic and cultural adventures in France, Russia, and even Vietnam and Cambodia. At AmaWaterways, we can't wait to welcome you on board.